As a former 160th flight medic, I see what happens when the first line of defense fails. You have bandages, you have flashlights, but you're missing one thing that can buy you the critical hour you need to save a life. Don't make that mistake. Hi, this is Suburban Prepper. Today I'm revealing the unassuming black powder that's an absolute must-have for a family's emergency kit. And by minute one, you'll know exactly what it is and why you need it. So, what is this miracle black powder? It's food-grade activated charcoal. Now forget everything you think you know. This isn't charcoal from your grill. Think of it as a carbon that's been superheated to become incredibly porous, microscopic sponge. Just how porous? 1 single teaspoon of this stuff has a surface area of an entire football field. And that's critical because emergencies don't send polite memos. They show up as a curious toddler who just swallowed a bottle of vitamins, a surprise boil order for your entire town, or that questionable barbecue that leaves a whole block clutching their tummies. Activated charcoal is the quiet multitasker that handles these curveballs. It works through a process called adsorption, not absorption. It doesn't soak up toxins, it traps them. It's a negative charge is the magnet for the positively charged molecules found in many nasty toxins and gases. It grabs them, it holds on tight, and it prevents your body from absorbing them in the bloodstream. It's an elegant, low-tech solution for high-stakes problems. But its biggest power is something most people don't even know about. And it's the reason why 90% of missing from home kits. Stick with me, because next I'll show you how this unassuming powder is a first line of defense you wish you had when the ER is miles away and 911 isn't going to pick up. So why do we miss it? We're good at the basics. We stock rice, we stock batteries, we feel prepared, we have plenty of ammo. But activated charcoal, it hides in plain sight. You'll see it on the pet aisle for aquarium filters or tucked away on a shelf in a health food store because it's not flashy, it doesn't scream survival gear. We assume it's an optional. That was a huge mistake. In the field, we learned that the most effective tools are often the simplest. When the pharmacy shelves are empty and the ER has a line of cars 20 deep, this humble black powder becomes your absolute first line of defense. It's not glamorous. It won't impress your friends like a new piece of art. But when things go sideways, its utility far outweighs its humble appearance. I've seen what happens when people are unprepared for common household accidents in a crisis. This little pouch changes the game. Up next are 7 specific suburban uses that turn this from a nice to have into an absolute non-negotiable, starting with how many nasty ditch water into something drinkable. And if you're finding this practical, I want you to watch my video, 5 IFAC mistakes that can kill you. The link will be in the description. Now, stick around because the poisoning response protocol is about to share the number 1 reason why this powder is in my personal kit. It's a literal combat lifesaver. Let's get into the big 7 reasons. Number 1, water filtration. Charcoal is a master of absorbing chlorine and pesticides. In a pinch, you can create a gravity filter. Pro tip. Crush the granules fine and let gravity do the work. But remember, this doesn't kill viruses or bacteria. Always boil or purify before or after filtering. The second miracle, accidental poisoning. This is the most critical use. Activated charcoal can bind to a huge array of medications and chemicals if given within that golden hour. For an adult, mix 25 to 50 grams, about 3 heaping tablespoons in water. For kids, it's about half that. It's a bridge to get you to a professional medical help. Always seek it immediately. Stomach chaos. For gas, bloating, or traveler's diarrhea, charcoal latches on to the toxins and gas-producing compounds. A dose of 500 milligrams to 1 gram with a full glass of water can calm the rebellion in your gut. It's an improvised air freshener. Power's out, trash is ripening. Fill an old sock with the activated charcoal, tie it off and hang it. It absorbs those nasty odors. Odor eater for wounds. In a long-term scenario, light dusting of charcoal around a wrapped wound can absorb odors that attract flies and signal infection. It's not a sterilizer, but it buys you time. Cover with gauze and change daily. It can be an emergency marking signal. The matte black powder creates a high contrast signal. Spell out SOS in snow and concrete or light colored ground. Search and rescue will spot it from the air. It's a tooth saver. When the dentist is a fantasy, a little dip of your toothbrush, and it can help surface stains and oral bacteria. Word of caution. It can scratch crowns or veneers, so skip it if you have that. Now that I told you what to do, I'm going to cover the 3 critical mistakes that can make this powder dangerous, how to store it for decades, and where to buy it for pennies on the dollar. Don't skip this. 1. Never use barbecue charcoal. It contains toxic binders and lighter fluid. Only use food grade or USP certified. Number 2, it binds to everything. Leave a 2-hour window between charcoal and critical meds like blood thinners or birth control. Remember that 2-hour medication window. 3, stay hydrated. Overuse without enough water can cause severe constipation. Best way to store it: in a vacuum seal and Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers. Store it in a 5-gallon bucket with a gamma seal lid. For a grab and go, make a 10-gram snack size portion and label them clearly. If you're finding this useful, then hit the subscribe button. I drop practical guides like this weekly. No fluff, no fantasy, just real world skills. A cheat sheet for adult poisoning: 25 to 50 grams in an 8-ounce water. For children 1 through 12 of age, 25 grams. For infants less than a year old, 1 gram per kilogram of body weight. Call poison control first. For bloating or gas, 1 gram in water. Repeat 4 hours if you need it. For water and filter, 1 tablespoon per gallon. The drugstore capsules are fine. Just break them open. For bulk, check out feed stores for food grade versions. Or you can find them online on Amazon or on eBay. My links are in the description. Field test what you can see. Fill 2 jars with water and add food coloring. Stir the charcoal into one, and in 20 minutes you'll see the proof. Seeing is believing. Under my sink, in a coffee can that's labeled black, inside is 1 sealed pouch of charcoal, a dedicated spoon, and a dosage card. That's peace of mind for a measly $15. You know, emergencies arrive loud and they're messy. This 1 pouch can filter water, counter accidental poisonings, help settle down your gut, and even signal for help. So go grab some food grade activated charcoal, store it dry, and print that dosing card. You've just seriously leveled up your level of prepping. And if this guide helped you, please smash that like button and subscribe for more exact gear that I trust. I've linked my complete IFAK and prep setups in my Amazon and eBay influencer storefronts. Check the description. Survival. This is resilience. This is Suburban Prepper.